I guess explain that more. Seeking what we already are, just in different forms, in different ways.
Well, let's take that experience with your patient.
Okay.
So if she knew that she was already love, for instance, in the pain that she's expressing, she would be certainly asking for help and relief from the pain.
Hmm.
But I would imagine there would be less angst because her underlying reality, not knowing that she already is love, perhaps, is that somehow I'm being denied care, I'm being denied love by what
Mm.
I'm feeling. I know my experience of pain has changed a lot over the years because,
Has it?
yeah, things used to, if I felt some pain, either emotional or physical, I used to get really upset.
Hmm.
You know, I came from one of those wonderful dysfunctional families that teach you how to get just cranked up about anything.
Sure.
And I would get so upset, like, because I would really feel like, why is this happening to me? Why is this being done to me? You know,
Mm.
and so over the years, as I began to realize the truth and wake up and go through the whole journey and then begin to see, oh, wait, it's first of all, I'm infinite consciousness, I'm infinite love. There's an experience occurring to this body,
Right.
but it's not taking away from what I am as love. It's not taking away from what I am as awareness. It changed my relationship to pain and need, you know, so that things can still hurt and you still want them to end. You want the pain to go, or you want something to be better physically, sure. But there isn't that sense of there's a personal me that's being not loved.
Attack.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. Just in the same way that you said when you were recalling the experience with your patient, but also experiencing it from the point of view of yourself as that infinite awareness. You said, oh, it's not really personal. It wasn't really about me, even though it feels personal at the time.
Right. So, and I can rationalize that, but it's the emotional, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I totally am very aware that that's her experience showing itself to me, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And my experience is my reaction to that that show.
Yeah. And listen, even in the moment, even knowing yourself and realizing yourself as that awareness, there's still, when someone's shouting at you like that, and there's
Hmm.
that volume coming at you, there's still a physical experience, right? There's still a kinetic experience
Right.
that you're still going to feel that in the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So even though my behavior was appropriate, you know,
Yeah.
everything else, my heart was pounding, I was shaking.
Yeah. Yeah. And even in realization, you might have that experience when someone's shouting at you. The body is going to do what it's going to do. It's going to shake too.
Mhm.
It's going to feel that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's just you being with what is, right? Consciousness as you being with what is. It's going to shake. That's okay. Letting it be what it is,
Mhm.
and still knowing yourself and the other, or the seeming other, is just love expressing itself in this experience.
Mhm.
And you still have to look after yourself, protect yourself. You need to do what you need to do, and you still need to, I imagine, in a job like that, you have to catch your breath and deal with whatever comes up for you in that as well, and make sure that you have a chance to process. Just, take a break, go for a walk,
Yeah.
meditate for a few minutes or whatever you can to self-love and bring yourself, but again, the more that you realize your nature is that infinite love, is that that cannot be disturbed, that is present before the body, during the body, and after the body, that all these bodies just appear in,
Mm-hmm.
like a movie on the screen. You're the infinite love that is undisturbed beneath that. It's only the temporal love that gets disturbed.
I really like that idea because I'm thinking, you talked about the body, so that's the physical, the emotional response. I liked what you said, like a body's just doing what the body does. My emotions just do what my emotions do. My mental thoughts just do what my mental thoughts do. But
Yeah,
my spiritual, it has not affected my spiritual at all.
exactly. Exactly. Untouched. Untouched.
Right.
But the body does, yeah, the body does what it's programmed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a great story years ago. I read, and it was I don't know if I told this one before, but there's a Indian guru, and a beautiful saint. And this is years and years ago, true story. And he was walking with some of his students one day in a on the street in this town in India, and an elephant. They have elephants. Still do, but in those days that was a main mode of transport and so forth. So someone's elephant got loose and started rampaging down the street, and the guru turned. He sees this elephant come, and the guru, they're used to the guru moving pretty slowly, but he sees this elephant come and he goes boop, just like sprints across the street out of the way of the elephant, right?
Right.
And his students were kind of like, a couple of them were kind of like, oh, like they were shocked. It's almost like they expected him to put up his hand and or something, and then the elephant would just stop and you know kneel down before him or something. They were
Right.
surprised that the guru took off, and he just said the body does what the body's programmed to do. The body sees elephant come, body run. So those are just that's just how we're programmed, and that's just what is. And yes, over time, knowing and realizing ourselves as that infinite awareness, it will change, and the physical reaction will change to some extent, but it doesn't need to in most cases. It's going to be what it is, and in a survival situation, thank God, right? That
Right. And I think that's okay. I think on the emotional level, to have that foundation of solidness, that everything else about me that I know as me as my person can be rocked or changed or altered, but not that one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And that becomes more and more your unshakable reality. So that
Mhm.
things can shake on the surface, and that doesn't, and that you are the unshakable that's appearing in.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you, Hope.
No, thank you. Thanks.